going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt. If you're new here, I do reviews of music and products and all that stuff, and today we have another reaction video coming right at you for the brand new Devil Wears Prada song called Salt. This band has been so influential in my life, and I have loved watching the evolutionary arc of their music from the beginning days of being just a intense metalcore band to watching their evolutionary process, like I said, to becoming the band who they are today. They've been so influential in my life and all of my songwriting, and I love watching their journey. And I'm not going to talk anymore. We're going to jump straight into this reaction video. But if you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications, because I got videos like this coming out very frequently. Now let's jump straight into this reaction video. Nice. Already starting off strong. Yes.
What I'm feeling in my bones, like a sickness that I can't diagnose. Some days I think I'm afraid of my shadow. I show up to fight in all the wrong battles, and I don't think my mind will be right till I pour the salt through the wounds. Let them
Nice. Nice. That drop. Also, I wish I could pull off some overalls like this bass player. Yeah. Alright, before we go any further, I just want to hit a couple things here real quick. Like I said, they've crafted their own sound, but at the same time, it's kind of got that newer Bring Me the Horizon sound, which I'm really in love with as well. But it still distinctly sounds like the Devil Wears Prada, which I love. One thing I don't like is when bands try to mimic other bands and then end up sounding like the band they're trying to mimic. And there's nothing wrong with mimicking bands, because that's all we're really doing in general as musicians, is we're taking ideas that we've heard and influences that we've heard in our past and trying to incorporate them into the music that we want to write. Because if we enjoy music, then we usually like to write music that sounds like what we enjoy. The problem is whenever we start writing music to sound like, or to mimic the influences that we have in our lives, sometimes we end up sounding like the artist we're trying to mimic. I'm not saying that Bring Me the Horizon is a band that Devil Wears Prada is trying to mimic, but they have that they're kind of going for that sound, but they still distinctly sound like themselves. And that's the part that I've really appreciated about the Devil Wears Prada through their musical career, is they've tried new things, but they've always sounded like themselves through the process. So yeah, props to that. Love this. Also, just musically, that driving instrumental at the beginning and there that just happened in that moment, really sick. At the end of that phrase, that I think that's that walk up or walk down, whatever it was. I had to listen to it again, but nice fun little musical moments there. And then I love the clean section, and then that drop. When you thought that they were going to go big, they ended up going down into that nice drop lo-fi moment, which was really good. Let's jump right back into it.
watch the grass blow in the wind for the hell of it. And sometimes I get so caught up that I forget that all of our words only mean what's behind them. You can't throw gasoline on the fire and say you tried to put it out. Pour the salt into the wounds.
Nice. They had the low version, and then they just took it up into the full band version. This moment's great.
Step back as the ashes rise, and moves up toward the sky, with all the things that I can't find. Pour the salt into the wars, let
Yes.
the rain wash over you.
Yes.
Everything I said was true.
That gave me chills. Oh man, that was great.
Hiding from the blinding lights, I never had an alibi. If everything I said was true, then why am I still paralyzed?
Yes. Oh my God. Let's go. Yeah. Jeez. Yo. That was awesome. I loved that. That hit everything. They are continuously moving into a direction where they will be a band that I believe will stand the test of time, especially when it comes to heavier music and rock music. A lot of these bands that we grew up listening to in the early 2000s and the 2000 teens, they had their 1 or 2 album moments, and then they kind of just fizzled off into musical existence, and then you'll still have your fan base of people like me and the rest of us who listen to that music, but it's really challenging to live in that music scene and continue to push forward and to build your fan base so that way you can be a long-lasting name in the music world. And I believe that Devil Wears Prada is continuing to move in that direction. So, man, hats off to you guys. Incredible song. So grateful that they're still making music. Just the overall song structure was incredible. They did that chorus section really low and did that lo-fi moment, and then the second time they came into it, they had the full band moment, which was already, great songwriting choice, structure choice. That was incredible. And then they did it again at the end and did it a whole different way. So they did the lo-fi version, the full band version, and then they did those massive hits. Like, that was sick. I loved that to imagine that chorus section 3 different ways throughout the song. Spot on. Small decisions like that make the biggest impact when it comes to arranging and song structure and songwriting in general. So can't wait to see what else comes out. It looks like they have an album coming out called Color Decay on September 16th, so I will be all in that, and I might do a full album review of that album when it comes out. So if you want to see that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications to be aware of the moment that video comes out and any other future videos. Thank you guys for sticking around. I love y'all. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time.